Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can track expenses in QuickBooks, and it's really easy and simple. So once you're logged into QuickBooks, guys, what you need to do is you'll see this drop-down menu. Okay, click on this menu icon, option right here. And then what you're going to do is scroll down, select expenses. Okay, select your expenses. Now I'm going to show you how exactly we can track expenses. So on this page, you'll see all your transactions that you have made, all your expenses, the expense type, if it's a bill, if it's a credit card expense, or if it's a bill payment, what you paid with, the check, if it's a purchase order, and the name of the payee, the person we're paying, and the different category. For example, this is an automobile expense. This is a meals and entertainment expense. You'll see the amounts right here and whether they had been approved. And if you want, you can also schedule payments, and you can also click on these options right here to either view or edit them. If you want, you can print this expense, you can avoid that expense, you can also delete it. So, for example, I've opened up one of these expenses right here, and you can see the category right here. And if you want, you can, of course, edit it. And you can select a payment method. For example, if you're going to pay by cash or American Express, you can put that in. You will also see the balance that is available. So you can come here and edit that if you want, and for what customer you had made this expense for. You can track on what, for example, if you made this expense and that expense was in relation to a specific customer, you can include that there so you know that who you can bill accordingly. So that is some of the ways, guys. And let me show you how you can add a new expense. What you're going to do is come here and click on new transaction. And then you can choose from one of these options. For example, maybe you're paying a bill, okay? Or it's a credit card expense. You just expense it on your credit card. You just swiped on a credit card. And then what you do, you come here, choose a category. For example, let's say it was equipment rental. You rented an equipment. Maybe you rented a forklift. Okay, we rented a forklift, and we had to pay $2,500, and it is billable. So if it's a billable expense, you can select, you can check it right here, and then you can bill someone else accordingly, and you choose the customer. For example, we did this in relation to the job we did for cool cars. So put that in there. If you want to add more lines, you can add that right there. And if you want to add an attachment, you can do that as well. For example, a physical receipt, you can do that. So who did you pay? We paid, let's see, we got this from Ellis Equipment Rental, and we used our MasterCard. And a MasterCard has a balance. It'll show you your balance. Then what you can do, you can come here and click save and close. And guys, if it's a recurring expense, for example, maybe insurance or the internet cost, then you can make it a recurring expense. It will be costing you every month. For now, I'm just going to save this and close and show you that the expense has been added. So once this loads back up, you can see we had a credit card expense on the 19th of December 2024, Ellis Equipment Rental, and this was in here. It was equipment rental. That is the job expenses for a job we did. So what we can do, guys, also you can come ahead here and print. Okay, you can export this to an Excel file if you want. You can export this as a CSV, and it will start downloading automatically, as you can see right here. I can open this up in an Excel. And of course, guys, you can also print it. I'm going to show you how we can print this as well. You can print all your expenses. And then next, I'll show you guys how we can manage the bills. So for example, here you'll see all of the data. If you want to work around with this Excel, you can come and do this. You can use different formulas with this. You can do VLOOKUP. You can do many things with this. For example, I'm going to do a sum of all these expenses right here. You can do that as well. Of course, you can see that in QuickBooks as well. But it's just if you wanted to export it in an Excel, then you can as well. There is that option. So here we go, guys. So these are some of the expenses, and what we can do is we can go ahead and click on bills, and then we will see the different bills we have. If we have any unpaid bills we have to pay, So let me go ahead here and click on unpaid bills. So we can see bills that we have not paid. So here we see this bill was overdue by 41 days. I can go ahead and schedule a payment, or I can mark it as paid, and I can even delete it if I want. Okay, these are different options we have. Of course, you can also print these as well. Come here and click on print. Okay, then it will ask you to print as, okay, I can choose a PDF or I can choose my printer right here. Here you can see all of the different bills available for printing. And if I want different columns as well appearing, I can include those in here as well, or increase the number of rows as well. So if I come back to expenses, I can come here and also pay the bills. If I have pending bills, I can come here and just pay them. And if I want to print them, I can show you. This will probably be like 4 pages. Yeah, it is 4 pages. Here we go, guys. You can print this. And if you want to change the dates for your expenses, you can come here and change the dates as well. Click on this right here, and you can filter it to a different date. So let's do it only the last month. Old statuses will do only the open ones, the ones that are still open. So we only have 5 transactions. Okay, 5 expenses still open. And it's really that easy and simple, guys. You can use this to track your expenses. You'll see the total right here and the balance. So I hope this video helped you out, guys. And if it did, guys, consider smashing that like button as well as subscribing to Smart Solutions. And I'll see you in the next one.